Hey Virgo, I'm Lucy Ravenstone and welcome to my channel. I have a new camera and a new mic, guys, and kind of a setup. It's kind of a work in progress, but yeah, we're getting there. So February, guys, it's Lunar New Year. So to me, we're kind of scrapping January, and we're just going to start the new year now. Yeah, go. That's totally the vibe for me. But hopefully, Virgo, it's been a much better year for you guys. So I am using a new deck. I'm using the Wandering Star. So I haven't actually had to play with this other than to just start these videos. So these are the first time I'm using them. They are very beautiful. They're so cute. So yeah, let's get started. Let's see what's in store for you, Virgo, for February 2022. Let's bring in the new year. I feel like that one as well. I'm doing Celtic cross layout. I'm just laying it out flat so it's easy on my table. Interestingly, yours are coming out very kind of cool. And final card. Woo! Okay, wow. Crazy. Your outcome. This has not happened. That's your outcome. I am going to flip them over and we will read them weirdly. This is a unique reading for us, Virgo. We get comfy. Okay, so first off, this is where you're at right now, your energy. February 1st, where we at? So we have 9 of Cups. So to me, this is you are on point. You are feeling your intuition. You are kind of, I feel like you are in this place where you're like, okay, I am ready to face what I need to face. I feel like things have fallen into place for you. You are ready for making the right choices. Actually, I feel like you're in this area where things are going okay for you, and this is now a time where you're feeling like you are prepared. It feels comfortable. It feels like you're in a position to start making. I feel like I want to say like this is where you're starting to choose to action towards your desires and your wants, because I feel like you are actually making things happen or getting things rolling, choosing joy rather than choosing work, that kind of position. I feel like that's the energy you're in right now. It feels like this is a mindset, this is a surroundings. We're in this area, it's like, okay, things are behind me now, I'm moving forward. So great position to have your energy in for you, Virgo. Okay, moving forward, your challenges and obstacles. I kind of feel like obstacles here for you can be family. By family, this can be chosen family. This could be, people. It feels family orientated in the sense of people we're closest to, or that I want to say, wish to be closest to as well. I get this sense of our homemade family as well as family can be an obstacle here. But it's not a negative obstacle. I feel like there's happiness here. Perhaps it's kind of I want to say that it's kind of like it's juggling so much. Like I feel like there's so much happiness that you could be choosing right now. It's kind of like that choosing between family, events, things like that. I feel like you have a lot of good choices around you, and it doesn't feel at all in a negative way here. I feel like you have choices, and there's going to be more socializing for you, actually. Interesting enough. Next, of course, then we have, okay, so subconsciously, Wheel of Fortune, feel like, consciously, you are actively changing things up, feel like you are in control. We have, with this card, it feels like things coming in, changing your destiny, and this is what I feel for you very much, Virgo, is that this is a time where you are changing things up, and I feel like this is going from and like in January, we had this theme for like most of the readings. It was flick the switch, making things happen, let's change things. And this feels very much like that's what you're doing, and you're in a position to just move forward, and like you have options. I feel like this is you choosing, like you actually being in control of where you go from here. It feels all roundly. I feel like we have things coming into fruition of what's your purpose. It's finding purpose, it's choosing purpose. And this is actually really kind of giving me the fuzzies for you, Virgo. I feel like it rising in my chest of possibilities, and there being many possibilities. I feel like actually the world is at your fingertips and you can just decide where you're going from this. Subconsciously, I feel like you are wanting for love, you're ready for love, perhaps actually even there being a connection for you here, or being an option, because I feel like you are moving towards something and this is an aspiration for you that you're going to achieve, and I feel like your focus is shifting towards that sort of area, towards relationships and love. This could be a really great month if you are looking to connect, because I'm getting that vibe of you're going to get this connection. So keep in mind out if you're already in a relationship, this could be more as in being open to kind of being open to receiving love and giving love. This feels like a balance. I feel like there's been an imbalance. This is coming into balance now for you. So those that are in relationships, you're now at that turning point where you're ready to be open to it. And those that aren't, you are ready to be open and you're ready to actively start seeking. I feel like there may actually be an opportunity, or this is a time to make a move here. Really great vibes for you. This is like really good. Always for you, Virgo, it's always been hard work for the last since November I think I started. Every reading I've done for you is about being hardworking and just like you're supposed, the guidance was, to try and just shift the balance, because it's like everything was all about hard work and struggles and being vulnerable, and now I feel like here you're flourishing, like you've overcome this. And this was I remember vaguely remembering your reading, Virgo, being like you're coming to an end, everything's coming to an end and you're about to shift that chapter, and that's the feel I get here for you, that's accomplishing now, that's coming into where you're on the other side of this. So next we have the past position. Okay, so this is Queen of Wands. So like to me, she is giving me vibes of being on top. To me, she's giving me vibes of being again driving somewhere. She's working towards something. This is a vibe, and this is in a past position. I feel like this was it. You were very much, and her gaze is making me feel like the vision was like one way. She was in control of where she was going, and like making things happen to achieve a goal. I feel like this is moving behind you because you've achieved this now. You're moving away from that distant gaze. Like I want to show you the face because I want you to see what I'm seeing. She does not look happy. She looks like it's like I'm working towards where I need to go. I'm just moving. That's a vibe here for me. It's like I feel like she was not happy in that position. And it's not the card itself. This is the vibe I'm getting from her gaze, is what it's giving me. Is I feel like it was like being in a robot zone. Like you were just robotic. This is in the past now. I feel like this is the lightness I'm feeling, is like that's behind you. I feel like that now you're going to be actually in control. Because here with that, when I'm saying she like there's controlling, I feel like there's control, like a restriction. That's the vibe I'm getting from it. Like she's under control, not in control. That's kind of what I meant by that. I feel like that's the vibe that's moving behind you now. That's like the control is yours now. Future. Let's have a look what we got here. Okay, so I feel like there's a little bit sadness in this future position. It's the Five of Cups, and to me this is a grief. I'm feeling like a loss of something. I actually feel like this is like the aftermath of the whole, when you're on auto drive and you're going through this, you kind of just go on autopilot, and then you are like surviving, and then after you've come through this period where you no longer need to be in survival mode, it's like a flow of emotions and release. Now to me the future position, with this being in your future position, it's kind of it's kind of intense, so I feel like there's going to be this release of what you're coming into this realization position. I'm just going to have to quickly just close that. My iPad's not charging apparently. Plugged in, not with my children or cats. There you go, you're charging. So the laptop went on to 10%, and I wanted to make sure you weren't going to pass. So I'll just repeat what I said in case I need to cut. So that's, yeah. So basically we have Five of Cups. To me, this feels like an emotion where we're releasing and maybe realizing the chances that we may have missed, or things that we had to leave behind, or grieving something that you need to let go of now to move forward. This could be, again, you're on autopilot, you put a lot of hard work into something, and I feel like now you're on the other side of that. It can be like a really healthy release of kind of relief release. Okay, this is kind of the vibe I'm getting with it. It's a 5 card to me as well. Well, a 5 is change. It means things are changing, so that really resonates with that feeling of a kind of a sadness of emotion. It's not sadness as much as a physical release. Sometimes when we get depressed and we start healing, it brings forward our shadow work where we cry, we realize we need to nurture ourselves, and we're sad that we have been neglecting that, and that kind of feel with this card. And that totally resonates with all of the past readings I've done for you so far, was me telling you, be kind to yourself, nurture yourself. And I feel like this is you in that position now where you are doing that, and you're realizing that this is realization, and this is real and raw. And I do love that. Like, even for myself, when I look back on those moments where I have had deepest sadness, where you're crying to yourself over your own emotions, like you are sad that you're sad, that you had to go through what you've been through, and you had this massive cry. You might watch a sad movie and you bring it to the surface and you had this massive cry, and that is the cry you've been waiting for. That is the release you needed to give you that passion of being like, okay, I've cried, let's go, let's move on. That is a huge feeling I'm feeling with this, like, future moving forward, of what this is going to do for you, to just change the chapter. I do feel like we're still waiting on that death card for you, meaning that you're already fully released and let go and moving forward, letting go of the old and into the new. But you are working towards that, and you are getting this really, like, this joyful time of you actually being able to start making decisions that are going to benefit you and your life and your aspirations. Because that's what New Year's are about, right? It's about setting in motion towards our aspirations and where we want to be in life. We're coming into Lunar New Year. I feel like January really stalled the New Year. I feel like Lunar New Year needed to be appreciated this year, and be like, yeah, we started in January, but we were restricted. It was for a purpose, and now we're going to start putting things in motion. So attitude, feel again, you have this anxiety of feeling trapped, and I feel like this can be what hinders you in this, with this being the 10 of Cups being your obstacle and challenges. Like, your obstacle is good things, it's family, it's friends, it's social times, and I feel like it's the anxiety of that change, of you feeling vulnerable and just kind of I feel afraid to move forward. So don't be afraid, let that go. I'm going to pull an Archangel Michael card for you for guidance with that. Archangel Michael cards are like so guiding, so reassuring, and I really feel that's needed. Make a commitment. So this is actually, I feel like this has been an issue, that you've not been able to commit something that you want and you desire. This is asking you to do that, to get away from that blindsiding yourself, stopping you from getting what you wish to have. It's saying make a commitment. This is a movement card. This is a go for what you want and move forward. It's saying, like, we're telling you, go for it, but you need to commit to it. You need to commit to the decision of, like, making it happen. It really is like on the kind of tip of my brain of, like, what I need to portray here. It's like, I feel like there's something you need to commit to that is going to be aspirational and life-changing for you, but you need to be able to make that step with that commitment. I'm going to pull another card with that. Again, you've created the situation, you have the power to change it, and that's exactly what I'm feeling here for you, is that it's a mindset. It's like you need to realize that you have created this situation. Whatever it is that you're grieving, Virgo, it's like that is your, like, I don't want to say this is your fault, that's not what I mean here, because this is not the message. It's as in, that is, you created that scenario and you can change it. You can switch up. You can change whatever you wish. This is the empowerment. This is the feeling. This is you. It's like you are in a position where you can start making choices. You might have felt that there were reasons behind why you made decisions prior to this, but now is the time where those reasons don't matter. They don't exist in this kind of new energy. Okay, hope that makes sense. So attitude, you are the creator, and I feel like this is like the attitude that you want to be in is this. You are the creator, you are manifesting your life, and this is resonating massively for all of this. It's kind of, and I want to say realization, because I feel like this is you coming into yourself. This is coming into you realizing what's holding you back, what's where you want to go, and what you need to do to change that. And that's like, it's amazing, that's intense, that's like the vibe here for you. I will show you her. She's holding her kitty cat. To me, this is her wants and her needs. She's holding it. She is surrounded. She has the Wheel of Fortune behind her, which you have here. That's, you know, you are in control. You have your luck on your shoulder. It's behind you. It's so you are in front of it. You are in control of it. We have these here. It's passion to me. These are your drives. This is the spark that you need to move forward. You have it, you're flourishing all around you. It's behind you, it's beside you, it's around you. You have the night sky. This is like, to me, this is very much you creating the world here for you. You are creating that. That's the vibe it does give me for you. It's kind of really amazing. It gives me sun vibes, actually. It gives me the energy that you're in. It feels like you are in making things happen kind of energy here for you. So your environment, it's all about balance, partnership, again, relationship major here. It's in your environment, which means to me it's a very real possibility for you, or this is a romantic time for you already. If you're in a relationship, this is a romantic time for you. This is a time for connections. This is a time for love. This is a time to surround yourself with love. And I feel like you are surrounded by that. You have loving support. I feel like that, again, surround yourself with crystals of love. Surround yourself with loving energy, nurturing energy, things that are going to make you feel good about yourself. This in your environment is a really good thing. I feel like you have that actually surrounding you and support here, pushing you towards just your aspirations, your goals. I feel like it's a really guiding kind of feel here. You have that guidance, you have that love, you have whatever it is that you need to work with within your environment. Your outcome is freaking ridiculous. We have a lot of swords, so this is this can be challenging, but this to me is also smart moves, actually, is what I want to say. So we have 5 swords changing. It's in reverse. So to me, this is the letting go of conflicts and upheaval, letting go of struggles, I want to say, actually, with that 5 of swords for you. You're changing that up and you are no longer willing to struggle. That's the outcome, is that you are no longer going to be willing to struggle. Then we have 5, 6, 7 here of swords. So with the 6 of swords, again, I feel like you're giving up the struggle. You're just going to flow with it. You are going to trust in the flow of the universe. The outcome is that you are going to be in that place where you will find that trust again. 7 of swords. Yeah, you're letting go. The outcome here for this, with all 3 of those, the movement is towards letting go of something. Here for me, the outcome is going to be putting that behind you. Like these cards, if they appeared upright, I would say that the outcome is going to be negative, but to me they're actually saying the opposite. There is this kind of and actually that's not true, because no card's fully mean that, but to me that's how I'm seeing it. It's like, look, if this had come up this way, this is what it would mean for you, but it's coming this way. Like, to me this feels like you're letting go of something that, and it feels very internal as well, that feels like it was a mistrust. It feels like a lack of trust in faith. And this, like I said, with it being a flow, I feel like you're ready to flow and trust in the universe again, and trust in this energy that's going to help you move forward. But again, this is the outcome. So this is the outcome you're heading towards, and this is what you're working on here, by allowing yourself to be surrounded with love, by allowing yourself to be open to change and making those changes, not just allowing, like you're actively making these changes. And we have the Queen of Swords as well. Like, you're freaking the Queen of Swords to come in this position after having all of the swords too. Like, this is, to me, you're overcoming something massive. This is an outcome to me. And it ends with the King of Wands. So this is the journey. As these come out for me, it's like the journey of trusting, allowing to let go. Succumbing, I kind of feel like I get this with the Queen of Swords. I get this succumbing to the challenges and the flow of the universe. So challenges come, but you are going to be in that kind of enlightened state where challenges come and you learn and grow through them, Virgo, which is where we want to be in life. We want to be where we actually learn from our challenges rather than struggle through them and then they come back again in another form because we didn't learn from it last time. This is kind of a flow of you getting into that, past that era, I want to say. And yet ending with the King of Wands. This is being, he's in control, he's motivated, he's full of wisdom, he has this bird on his shoulder and it's his guidance. That's his spirit animal. He's there helping, just sitting there like trusting your intuition. You're trusting, you're moving forward, you are creating what it is. And I feel like actually this is you've created what you've desired. You have creative and come into fruition of what it is you set out to achieve in February. So that's amazing. I actually can't wait to see what's in store for you for in March, because I feel like this is leading towards something like a life-changing thing for you. Kind of really, it does feel spiritual, life-changing spiritually. I get a sense of it being very love and nurturing, and kind of feel like this is going to be really good for you, Virgo. And I'm really happy for you. It's really good. I'm happy for you. Well done. Because I feel like this is needing a hug moment, being that you've just been through so many struggles. I really have this kind of feel upon my chest that you've been through so many struggles. It's been heart aching, and this is the relief now. This is the what it is you've been thinking, like, why me? Why can't I have what I wish for? And this is you seeing like, I can have what I wish for. And it was me, because look what I've been through, look what I've achieved now, look where it has brought me, look what, like, I'm going to actually start making the choices that are going to help change that, flick the switch kind of thing. So awesome for you, Virgo. Thank you very much for being here. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in March.